Let's wait for these folks to sit, so they're all ready to go. Okay. And so it begins, I believe. Are you ready?
I'm ready, so I will begin.
All right.
Dappled sunlight filters through the boughs of ancient trees onto a soft forest floor. Acrobatic meadowlarks swoop out over an open field teeming with butterflies, rabbits, and furry woodland creatures. From high up in the mountains, a thunderous glacier-fed stream tumbles down through a narrow vale of smooth, round rocks. This is the realm of Yolanda during the years of the Second Great Gathering. Yolanda is a rugged land of hardy folk and mysterious strangers, where a new adventure awaits you just around every corner. This shall be our destination together, to the land of once upon a time in the age of far, far away. This is the epic tale of our 6 heroes, written in the crimson ink of bravery upon the parchment of fate, using the quill of destiny. Let us now meet our adventuring party. Zelda, a half-elf wizard. Thukir Onyx, Toe, a dwarf cleric. Fizzlefen, a gnome bard. Rollins the Rowdy, a human fighter. Learoth Leth-Learil, an elf ranger. And Halmo Nightfinger, a halfling rogue. Our tale begins within a dim, smoky tavern called the Rusty Spoon. It is the time of the annual spring fair here in the village of Neverhorn, when dainty pink and yellow flowers herald the end of the lean winter months. This ought to be a time of great merriment, but tragically and mysteriously, something has gone very wrong.
All of you find yourselves seated within utter silence and darkness. In these frightening moments, you are confused. You are not sure where or even who you are. And at this point, can I have everybody do a dexterity saving throw, please? We'll start with Fizzlefen.
Oh, yeah. Did you see my reaction?
Yeah, I did. I'm really curious on
sure.
what you got.
For sure. Yeah. The really heavy eye roll. Let's see. So, okay. All right. That's a 12.
Okay. Thukir.
13.
Zelda.
11.
Oh my gosh.
Let's hear it. I'm ready for everyone to pronounce my name all night.
Leth-Learil.
Nailed it.
I think we.
That's it.
Once
that's
we
it
had
in Elvish.
That's actual.
once we've had enough drinks, it'll be really easy.
Yeah.
Just rolls off the tongue.
That's a cool 8.
Oh my god.
Cool 8 from the ranger.
I got a 24. If that's
Woo! The rogue really.
I got a 12 as well. So.
Oh my goodness. Okay. You feel as though you're emerging out of deep water. You're becoming aware of your body and physical senses. You seem to be slumped over a hard surface. Your brain is trying to orient you within a framework of recent memories. You were at a spring fair, and then something happened. Those of you who failed your dexterity saving throws, which is everybody except for Halmo,
Wait, 24 passed?
Surprisingly, I know. Just got it. Just barely. You feel food. All of you that failed feel food and drink mashed all over your face and neck. And you can hear the sounds of other people groaning and rustling nearby. You open your eyes and you begin to set yourselves up and you look around. You're in a dim, smoky tavern sitting at a communal style table. At communal style wooden tables. And it's just the 6 of you alone in this room. Some of your party has, Helmo. Most of the people around you have plates stuck to the side of their face.
Filthy
and
drunks. They
just
couldn't
filthy,
handle it.
just filthy. What would you like to do?
Well, it looks like I fell asleep in my food again.
What kind of food are we face down in?
You're face down in like some potato.
It's definitely mashed potatoes. as well.
Potatoes.
Just mashed potatoes.
Only mashed potatoes.
That's all they were serving.
There's gravy.
Okay.
Bit
Do
of a
you?
selective menu.
Is there anything you wanted to do with that, or
I'm gonna wipe my face.
you're gonna wipe your face?
Roll to wipe face. Yeah.
Okay, you can roll to wipe your face. Let's see how well you get it off your face.
Oh, that's a now one. We're rolling hot today.
So
what
you,
happens with
so
that?
you pick up a
Wow.
piece. You literally go like this,
Oh, I
and you
feel
get
it.
everywhere except for whatever's on your
I
face.
lock eyes with Halmo the entire time.
Whoa. Why?
I think you missed a spot.
I'm going to start eating again.
Okay, great. Are you eating it off your face?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I would imagine you have probably a pretty big beard.
Beard, yeah.
Yeah, so you're just.
Leftovers.
That's how I clean up.
Does anybody want to investigate the area?
Is there anything shiny in the area?
Well, maybe we should make an investigation
Why don't you
check.
make an investigation
I
check?
can do that. Yeah.
I'll do a cursory look around.
That's a 15.
Okay. What'd you get?
Pretty sure that is a 7.
Okay, great. Well, I will say, as Halmo's looking around for something shiny, you kind of go near the bar area, and something happens.
You all see a stout bearded man stand up from behind the bar. He has these 3 parallel scars running down the sides of his face. He has an eye patch, and you might think perhaps even mauled by a wild animal at some point in the past. He's wearing a simple tunic and a wide leather belt. He's got 2 good legs and 1 wooden leg. He clutches his head and he looks around and sort of shakes it off. Pardon?
Wait.
You're not gonna just gloss over that.
Hold up. That was a big just breeze by. Hold on, 3. So 2 real legs, 1 wooden leg.
Yeah,
What's
is there a
the-
question about it, or?
Yeah, logistics.
Do you want to investigate?
100%.
Logistics?
What's the 3rd leg?
Make a perception check.
You know my Achilles heel, which is rolling dice.
Chris,
That is.
My only weakness.
That's an 8.
we never ask about the 3rd leg.
Yeah, that's fair. You know what? On an 8, I just don't even think about it.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
Breeze
Yeah.
by.
Anyway, he kind of shakes it off and he turns and looks to all of you and says, "Welcome, I am Grim Eric. They call me Grim Eric because of all of my troubles. But welcome, I am the barkeep of the Rusty Tavern, Spoon Tavern. You have the look of adventure about you. Is this not so?"
I think we have the look of food about us.
Smeared in mashed potatoes. Do you have any more potatoes, sir?
We have plenty of potatoes. It's basically all that we serve is potatoes. Would you like me to wipe your face? I have a bar rag.
Oh, no.
Anyone? Bar rag?
It's really gross. It's like
This is-
dripping
this
and
is-
moldy, and
This is commonplace.
I'm glad to see that you were recovering much quicker than most. It was that attack from that wizard, the wizard of the tower. Will our troubles never end?
and at this point, a woman dressed in typical medieval garb. You can just have an imagination on that. We don't need to go into it. You've all been to Renaissance fairs.
How many legs does she have?
You don't know, because it's under her dress. It could be 4. Just use your imagination.
That's a great solve. Can I give you as the DM inspiration?
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
I'll take it. Thank you. She looks really wind-worn. She's coming in like in a fury, and she...
Fury?
Not a fury, but you know what I mean. Like, she's like, oh, like, ah. That's what she sounds like. She's like, oh boy, that wizard's at it again.
Will our troubles never end?
Will they never end? I'm Pepper. I'm a wife.
I remember that you are my wife.
Yeah, we're married.
That's right. All of you, are you...
That's right.
Are your
Insight
memories-
check on their marriage.
That's,
All right, you can
Something's afoot.
give me an insight check.
Forget the
This is
wizard.
where my
we gotta
dice is
solve
gonna
this marriage.
No, see, this is where my dice roll well for
Let's
whatever
see what
dumb
happens.
reason. Nope, nat 1.
Oh my god!
What do you got?
Yeah, everything seems to check out just perfectly.
Seems like a happy, cohesive partnership.
Exactly.
Yeah, it does. It seems like they're very happy, and it's fine.
Yeah, they link arms, and Grim Eric turns to all of you and says, "Are your memories returning to you? It takes a while for newcomers."
It sure does. I
And
don't know
you-
why I made her sound like that. That's terrible.
That
I'm
was
sorry,
kind of
everybody.
like Edith from All in the Family.
Oh boy. Okay.
Are our memories returning to us? Do
They
I
are.
have a vague idea of what is actually happening here?
You're vaguely remembering who you are, maybe not why you were here yet. I'm not sure.
And I guess, and Pepper will say, you know, you when you came in before I went out to the fair, you said that you're a ragtag band of adventurers, you know, following fate and good fortune across the land. And then you all laughed in unison and said, Huzzah!
Does that ring any bells?
No.
Well, you know, madam, I
Yes.
don't quite know. You know, I'm looking at these faces, and I really don't recognize the one. I'm sorry. You know, it's just not coming to
It's
me.
not
right
coming
now.
to you.
No.
Maybe eat more potatoes.
Okay, I'll try it.
Maybe that'll help.
I'll just eat some more potatoes.
Yeah. I put time in them. Both. Remember, it's a pun. Looking at Anna. So, yeah.
My fair lady, how would I have forgotten a face like yours?
Oh. Give me are you deceiving me or are you?
I'm confused by potatoes. I don't know.
Give me a persuasion check then.
Can I throw a bardic inspiration at that?
Yeah.
Excellent. Throw a d8 on there.
Would it matter?
Do it.
I rolled a 3.
Oh.
Yeah, that's an 8.
Wow, you're a low roller today.
Oh.
She looks at you and she goes into the back of the bar and starts to cry.
Oh wait, Anna, would you say Anna failed that check?
Yeah.
You can keep the d8 for later.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, baby, eloquence bard.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, if they
Okay.
make a check and fail, they get to keep the bardic inspiration.
Okay. So, Pepper, or does Grim Eric want to explain?
Well, I think Grim Eric will say, we were very hopeful when you arrived and identified yourself as adventurers that you would finally take care of this cursed wizard who afflicts us with spells and laughter at our behalf and other ill effects. Mm-hmm. But then we all passed out. Is this ringing a bell?
Is it? I don't know.
The passing out part.
Totally.
Yes, it 100% rings a bell. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Checks out.
At this point, you see the door of the tavern slams open. Wait, slams open? Yeah, it can slam open.
Yeah.
It slams
It pushes
open,
and pulls.
and you see like 10 cloaked figures all walk in, real uniform, like walking, and they all start to like clean and dust and move furniture around. And the door's still open, and one of these cloaked figures rolls out a carpet in front of the door. And then two also cloaked figures walk in. And they come up to the bar, and they give me an insight check on their body language. Not Fizzlefed, though, because he doesn't want to. I'm just kidding, you can.
Don't make me roll. That's a nat 20.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay.
It's a 5.
19.
Okay. Rollins and Lara
Perfect.
can tell that these two figures standing at the bar, they look very uncomfortable, and they're just kind of standing there, very stiff-like, looking around. And they walk up to Grim Eric, and they say,
May I help you? Do you require meat or potato?
and the two figures say, we are orphans. And
They're orphans.
Yes, we are orphans as are
very orphaned,
at a very
Figures.
young age.
very young age.
Wait, are these children?
No, these are middle-aged people.
So you're
you can tell they're
middle-aged.
You can tell they're
Still an
little
orphan?
older.
The middle-aged orphan.
We are orphans. We have been turmoiled by this wizard. The king and queen, are not here in the room, but they're elsewhere doing king and queen things. But oh boy, do they need some help finding this wizard to take care of it. Isn't that right? Jerry.
Commoner Jerry is my name.
Commoner Jerry.
It is indeed. This wizard has become rather frightfully overbearing, and if we only knew where he was, and someone could
Absolutely
destroy him.
no idea where he is.
But if they were able to find out where he was and
Boy.
take him down, and thank you for the hype.
Just take him down.
I'm sure the king and queen would reward them handsomely.
You just have to call up the king and queen wherever they are, and
Not
they'll give you a
here.
reward. They're not here in the room. But call them.
Can I do an insight check on that?
She sounds a lot like the lady from the back.
Yeah,
Like,
go ahead.
they're
and,
related.
Go ahead and give me
That's going to be an 18.
We should note that the other commoners that came in at first are kneeling and in
Oh,
the direction.
they're kneeling, and their backs are turned toward the king and queen, so they
no
don't,
eye
and they're
contact.
like
No eye
guarding their
contact.
eyes. With an 18, this is the king and queen.
Now, folks, I'm no detective here, but it seems that you give off a very regal presence.
Oh, that's very
thank you.
kind of you. Thank you so much.
Is there any chance? And excuse me if I'm way off base. I could be wrong, but are you actually the king and queen?
The king and queen secreted themselves in cloaks and
Could you
wandered the
imagine us
countryside. That's
coming in?
preposterous.
Can you imagine us coming into a tavern and
Dirty tavern.
dirty tavern in these robes and coming in here and acting like a commoner?
You see, in my many years put on bardic shows, we would put on this jest that was known as a secret boss, where the owner of a tavern would come in and pretend to be a commoner.
Oh yes, it's
Is this one of those weird things?
I wouldn't have any idea what you're talking about. I don't.
Yes, of course not.
I will say the manner in which they serve the potatoes here could be improved. Looking at all the food across your face.
Oh yeah. Fizzlefin hasn't moved any. This is commonplace.
Yeah. Okay, folks. You guys definitely aren't the king and queen. Okay. Yep. No. We
But-
believe you.
But if we were,
But if we were,
remember there's a wonderful reward for anyone who can find
glorious
and
reward.
destroy the wizard who afflicts us all.
Find him.
If
I heard that you have to go through the Darkwood Forest to find him.
I think
don't
this guy next to me
know.
is a wizard. Do I get a reward for him?
You're a wizard?
Not any wizard. No, just
I think Jesus.
Are you saying it? You're like, I am.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm a wizard.
You're a wizard. That's perfect. Wizard v. wizard. Very interesting. Spells flying all over the place. I am certainly glad I will not be there. But I won't be in a castle. I'll be here eating potatoes.
As any orphan would.
As any orphan does.
Do I get 2 rewards? I found 2 wizards now.
We're looking for a specific
evil.
wizard, an evil one.
I come back inside because I actually went looking for the king and queen.
Oh, this gentleman seems he's got the
It's a
stuff.
high intelligence.
So what would you guys like to do?
I think
I
find
guess
the
all
we'll
the
go on this
information we've given
quest.
you.
We find the wizard.
Yeah.
We get the treasure.
We're getting the treasure.
We
Oh, that's such
adopt
good
the
news.
orphans.
Yeah, can
I'd
we
rather
adopt you?
not.
What's your house situation like?
I'm covered in
I'm
potatoes.
very
I
particular.
don't know. I will come here.
have to do a run through of the premises, and along with my brothers and sisters here.
Some pretty picky.
Don't look at me in
reference.
the eye. Okay. So you would all like to head out to find this wizard. Is that correct?
I feel like that's our only option at this point.
Hey man, it's a one shot. What do you want from me? It's a one shot. I don't know what you want from me. This is all we got. Okay. You head outside out of the tavern, and
What's the tavern called?
The
Rusty Spoon.
Oh, God,
What
got
did
me
you
there.
want it to be called?
You already said it. Nothing. I just wanted to see if you guys had it.
All right. I didn't know if you had a better name or. No.
No, you guys nailed it.
The crusty spoon.
Ooh, I like
No. You guys nailed it. Rusty Spoon.
Why didn't I name it that? I missed a chance. All right, so you go outside of the tavern, the Rusty Spoon, and there is a spring fair going on. There's like a lot of festivities. There's a maypole. People are like, doing the weird twisty maypole thing with the ribbons. And I'm very. People are getting dizzy. I don't know. Woo! And some people are still look like they're kind of still waking up from this. You're not the only ones that are like waking up from this weird situation. Some are like still kind of drowsy, and So there's sunlight, fresh air, and you kind of your heads are starting to clear up. You're remembering your skills and who you are, and you pass through the fortified gate. And high stone wall that protects the village from wild men, beasts, and bandits. And the darkwood forest lays on the horizon before you. And the darkwood forest looms in front of you. There it is. The wind picks up. The sky seems to darken. And you feel a chill in the air. The damp, musty smell of ancient trees picks up into the wind and brushes against your face. The overgrowth of greenery seems to whisper ominously, and the chittering of creatures unknown fills your ears. Is there anything you'd like to do before you enter the forest?
Do we actually know each other or no? Like,
Yes, you do.
Yes,
okay,
you do.
we know each other from before whatever the
Way
hell
back.
this is. Okay.
Let's
Way,
talk
way
about
back.
those long and entangled backstories right now. So,
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Is there anything you'd like to prepare or anything before you go in? No?
Guys, just have fun out there.
thanks, Coach.
We just, I think we don't really know what we're coming up against, so we just,
Okay. Oh.
so we just, we don't really have a game plan for this. A lot of this seems vaguely scripted, but also somewhat improvisational, so I don't know what to expect.
Can I?
You just like to fight.
Can I guess? Is this like a devoid of wildlife, horrible, overgrown, or is this like there's some squirrels and some birds and some wildlife, some animals?
You can hear like chittering of creatures, but it's pretty overgrown and dark, from what you can tell as you're standing outside the entrance to the forest.
All right. Well, you gave me the spell, so I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals.
You're casting it?
Yes.
Okay.
And I don't know if I have to make an animal handling check, but I would like to try and coax out whatever small animal I could find and see if they can give me some insight into kind of what roams around here.
Yeah, sure. Give me a perception check.
Perce-
This fool's gonna make me do an
God,
animal
God.
voice.
Okay, all right, fine.
Come on, man.
You're making me roll dice.
Hey,
That's not part of D&D.
I have to do an
D&D
animal
is not
voice.
rolling dice.
I have to do an animal voice. You have to roll a dice.
God, it always counts when it doesn't matter. You said perception?
Yeah.
19.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. So yeah, you for sure see a little chipmunk hanging out
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Can I
you,
cast
man.
some light on the subject? Can I
You
turn
sure
the
can.
lights on?
Yeah.
I want to do that.
Yeah. What? Yeah. You can light up.
Is it like good cop, bad cop? Or I'm like, hey, what's going on, buddy? And all
And
of
I'm
a
like,
sudden,
come on.
what's in here?
So yeah, you can't. You okay?
Don't
so,
you go anywhere.
So you cast a light like a interrogation light on this tiny chipmunk, and it pauses, and you can understand what you're saying, and he goes, "Oh, dang it!
Oh, hey, what's your name? What's your name, little chipmunk friend? I'm gonna name you Acorns. We don't have to go into it.
What's a name? What does that mean? I don't know.
It's just kind of humans have this thing where they take
What's
shapes and they ascribe sounds to them, and sometimes they come out as names.
I guess you could call me.
It doesn't matter.
I guess you could call me.
Okay.
I'm jotting this down while.
This light's really, really bright. What's up, man?
I'm just curious. We're here to help. We're here
Me?
to help.
You want to help me?
Yeah, I want to help you specifically.
Okay, so here's what I've got to do today. So I've got a lot of stuff on my list.
Okay, I'm
I have
here
a
to help in maybe like a
huge honey-do
big overarching way of just like what eats your friends and family. We're here to deal with that sort
Why are
of
you
thing.
talking about that? Why are you talking about my friends and family being eaten?
Bad lead.
Bigger animals than me. Bigger animals than me eat me.
Okay.
Ask him if he's seen a sleeping wizard guy, like making people fall
That's one
asleep.
about a beard, maybe.
That's why you guys are here. Eyes on the prize.
And give him some mashed potatoes on your face.
Yeah, I wipe a little bit of mashed potatoes. That's why you're here. You're the ideas guy. I wipe a little bit of mashed potatoes off my face and offer it as a tribute to this chipmunk.
Oh, that's good. That's real good.
Yes, you want more? I have plenty on my face.
Sure.
What can you tell me about just I'm sure you traverse around this area often. What?
Well, this is like my own little area. This is my kingdom, if you want to say it's. My voice changed. I don't know. This is my own little kingdom. This is the tree, and this is the bush. That's it.
Okay. I'm gonna break concentration on speak with animals.
You just hear,
Did you get any info there, Fizzle?
and he's also
Nope.
he's also reaching for more potatoes on your face.
Sure. I don't stop it, but it's sort of just passively happening.
He crawls up your shoulder. This music is really ominous for a chipmunk situation. He crawls up your shoulder and starts to just lick off your face.
That's fine.
Okay, you have a little chipmunk friend now named. I can't remember what the name was, but. Okay,
It is
so
there.
are we entering the forest? We had enough chipmunk
That was a
time?
fun detour.
Good time.
All right.
All right, as you enter this thick forest, I would love survival checks from anyone that would like to do that.
Down here, anybody?
It's an 8.
I got a 5.
Wow.
That's a 14.
For the ranger?
Yeah.
Garbage.
6.
You guys have got to be kidding me.
What do you want? It's a live show. This is what happens.
It is usually, honestly.
22.
Are you wanting to give advantage to someone? Sure. Okay.
Me, please.
Take
Me,
the
please.
ranger reroll.
Yeah.
Not a good choice. Hey, no, good choice. 23.
Okay.
Right on.
As you guys
Better
are
choice, thank you.
making your way through this thick forest, la frifle.
You're not even trying to say it right.
You get it at the end. It's like another Dante situation.
La Friel realizes that as you're starting to walk through, you kind of see in this one little area, you've been walking for about 10 minutes. In this one little area, you do start to notice there are humanoid tracks here and there kind of leading into the bushes all around you. And I would like perception checks as well.
It's the best I've rolled, a 12.
11.
Who's in front of me?
4.
22.
Okay.
6.
Get rid of your dice.
No.
Switch them. You have a
No.
bunch over there.
No, I only have 1d20.
I got a 23. Is
You
that
rolled a
good?
nat 20.
Oh, you got a nat 20?
23, yeah.
Okay. Thukir and Lathril, you both notice there's some rustling. There's some sounds of rustling in the leaves ahead of you. And as you're just noticing this, suddenly 6 humanoids wearing black leather armor jump out of the overgrown bushes surrounding you, each one looking as rugged as the next. They're scarred, lean, and dirty, and a few have daggers on their waists, and the others have crossbows strapped to their backs. And the one that seems to be leading the group steps forward. They also have an eye patch and a scraggly goatee.
What have we here? Allow me to introduce myself, but first I should say I am an orphan.
Yeah, me too. I'm also an orphan, says one of the bandits next to him.
My name is Jerome. You've probably heard of me.
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
No.
Oh, sure. I went to school with your cousin.
We just met some fellow orphans. Orphans are all alike, right?
Are you guys
They're all the
related?
same?
There's a lot of orphans.
That's how orphans work, right? They all don't have the
Seems like
same
a little
parents?
problematic right now.
I don't
Actually,
know.
now
I don't
that
know how
it's
orphans work.
happening. It's a little problematic.
I would like to do the zone of truth.
Whoa. Okay.
I want to know if they're really orphans.
Okay.
That's all I want to know.
So,
Nothing else.
so Zone of Truth is an area of effect. So are you doing it just over the bandits?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
of
we'll
course.
need a roll. What is it that I think your DC
And my gnome friend.
and Fizzlefin?
I choose to fail.
Secretly, though, I got my back turned so he doesn't
I
notice
choose.
that I'm
I
like
choose to fail the saving throw.
Okay, then I'll roll for the bandits.
I'm in fact not a very good wizard. Oh, wait, I wasn't. Oh.
So my bandit, are you gonna roll for your bandit? Jerome fails. The bandit, the bandit standing next to him, and the other 4 all make it. So we're really it's just Jerome now.
So I'm just kind of watching him. Like,
Yeah.
It is true, I am an orphan. But more than that, I don't confide this in many people. Sometimes, when I use the restroom, I do not wash my hands.
That's good enough.
Cool.
But I should like to
I
welcome.
trust all of them now.
I should like to welcome all of you to this forest. It seems to be a lovely day for a walk through the woods.
You've reached bandit territory.
Excuse, I haven't introduced my second in command.
Hey,
You might know them by their fearsome nickname, Ms. Nancy Nelson.
Nancy. It's me.
But we could not help but notice that you are well equipped. Your bags are very full.
They're very full.
You have a surfeit of potatoes all over your fronts.
Is Chipmunk still eating potatoes off my face?
It seems like you have a lot of food.
We are just saying.
Jerome, I'm not gonna lie because I can't for some reason. I sense an immediate romantic tension between you and I. But upon you recounting that you don't wash your hands, that romantic connection was immediately
Let me
severed.
touch your face.
No, please don't. Please don't. I know there's a layer of potato.
Touch his face.
No,
Touch
no,
his
no, no, no,
face.
no, you don't wash your hands. Can I make a dex save?
Yeah, I was
Not
going to say, please
touch my
make a
face?
dexterity saving throw.
Oh! Ha ha ha. 19.
Oh.
We have someone who appreciates hygiene.
Neo dodge. Neo dodge.
Exactly.
Full back break, back bend. No face touch.
No touchy the face.
Oh man, you really missed. Jerome, what's
He's
up?
a very lithe and dexterous
It must be because
one.
we're so hungry.
And at that, I think you will hear the sound of thunder, but it's not thunder. It is coming from the stomachs.
Of these bandits, all at once in unison. And
You can lick the faces of my friends here. I think they have extra food.
would you allow us to do that?
Yeah, you can go ahead. It's not me.
I'm spoken for. Chipmunk's still licking my face.
Yeah, the chipmunk is it's almost done.
If somebody wants to try and like knock away a chipmunk from delightfully eating mashed potatoes off my face,
Why would you ever do that?
right? Same page.
I mean, do you guys really just want some potatoes? Like, I feel like there's a lot of oversharing going on right here, and I'm not exactly sure what the exact thread of this conversation is. But
You
do
seem
you guys just
well
want some
fed.
food?
You seem very well fed.
And I must say, this is a very dangerous place. And
Very
if
dangerous.
Without our aid and direction, you would
Your
go
sword may be sharper,
no further.
but our daggers are sharper.
If they let you lick their faces, can we just go?
I'm afraid these potatoes, though a pleasant token, would not sate our hunger. We have many hungry people that we must feed. I see you have very well stuffed bags, so surely you can spare us some rations.
Can we ask them to be guides? If we give them some food.
You can roll a persuasion check.
there you
Yeah.
go.
What are you
Can
saying?
I-
What are you saying to them to persuade them?
My gnome friend here will give me some of his food.
Oh, okay. So you automatically succeed.
Ah.
But go ahead and
Yeah,
do us
please.
the deal.
Oh, okay. Would you guys perhaps guide us through the forest for some food?
Since you know it so well.
To the wizard specifically?
Oh,
There we
the
go.
wizard.
Oh no.
$5 well spent.
We will guide you.
we will
to
guide you
someone who
to
may
someone-
be able to tell.
We're talking in unison. These two are.
We may be able to guide you to someone who may tell you what it is. We do not know ourselves, nor would we want.
She doesn't like us very much though, so we would have to lead you there and then leave.
And
We can
point
prov-
you for the final direction.
We can provide you protection while.
We don't need your protection.
We do not need your protection.
You see his eye patch?
Okay, I was lying anyways.
We're orphans.
Yeah, it was a gross eye.
Gotta make your way somewhere in the world, man. Sure, we'll lead you there.
Very well, in exchange for suitable rations, though, because we are very hungry.
Can we eat on the way?
No.
Okay, great.
No,
Do you
no,
have
you,
food?
you don't get
Aren't you
food
just
until
telling the
after we
truth
get
the whole
back.
time? This entire time?
Yeah.
That was all factual.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Just
I
check.
mean, I guess Jerome was the only one
Jerome.
that has to speak to the truth. But yeah, Jerome's being truthful.
It is a deal that we will honor with our lives.
Yes.
I was lying.
So these bandits walk you through the forest, and they are cutting down branches for you and helping you along the way. And actually, as you're walking, why don't you give me a perception check?
Oh, there we go. 19.
14.
Okay.
17.
12.
12.
15.
Okay. If there were a cue here that worked, you would hear. You would. I haven't said music yet, Doug. Don't jump ahead of me. You start to notice. You don't hear any as you're perceiving what's going on with your ears. Start to notice you don't really hear any birds or wildlife anymore, but you do hear faint music. Thank you. It sounds like it's coming down a small, worn path that's leading north. Who got above a 15?
Me.
Anybody? Great. As you're hearing this music and you're looking down where you can see where this music is coming from, You do see a tower peeping way above the trees in the distance in the same direction as this small path. And for those of you that heard the music, which I believe was everybody, give me wisdom saves, please. Which I guess I'll do that for the bandits as well. Ooh, they fail.
15.
Okay.
15.
21.
Woo.
8.
Also 21.
Rolling hot.
13.
Okay, so this side of the table, and what did you get?
Me?
Yeah.
8.
Yeah, and
I'm
and
lollygagging.
Thukir, this side of the table, and Thukir and all the bandits are Fizzlefen and Zeldov. You notice that they all seem to be entranced by this music, and you all feel a pull towards this path, and you want to find out what's at the end and where is this beautiful music coming from. So that's what's happening, and you're walking that way. And as you're walking that way, you finally reach a clearing, and there's a rundown cottage. And as you're entering this clearing, the bandits all are like, we gotta go. We gotta go.
Are we?
We gotta go. Bye. We gotta go. Good luck.
Farewell, my friends.
Is this
hope
this
you
the
find your
place that
parents.
you guys
This
really?
is the place.
Okay.
This is
We
indeed
can't
the
even.
place.
If she sees me, she'll kill me.
I I'd like to bust out my lute and play a rendition of Chop Suey by System of a Down.
Can you sing a little bit? of
Nope. Come on.
it? What a bard you are!
You gave it to me. But I am going to use my counter charm. I don't know if
Okay.
we're making saving throws. I don't know if it's like a continual thing.
There was one. Yeah, you can do it now if you would
Sure.
like.
All right. Well, retroactively, as I start to hear this music, not one to be out upstage, Fizzlefin busts out his instrument and plays
Nice.
a song of his own. If I could grant, if they're within 30 feet of me, whoever failed would get advantage on the saving throw.
Okay.
I'll let it be known that I hike up my wizard's robes and you see my socks with sandals. And
Ooh.
I start to do a little jig
I like that.
to Chop Suey.
I like that. Will you roll a performance check? And I will say, since you already made it to the cottage, I will say once you do your counter spell, everybody gets out. Everybody's out of the trance, but you're here now in this place. And the bandits especially, and that's probably one of the reasons why the bandits. Ooh.
Hey!
Do you want that bard to do it? Wild
Or
magic.
the dancer.
All right. All right. Fizzlefen, my favorite name. Will you please roll a d6?
Yes. Two. I'm sorry. I was far away from the mic.
All of a sudden, you feel very sickly. And is that for something? What's it for?
We're just tipping the players.
Oh, a reroll on the wild magic.
Oh, of the wild magic? Okay, sure. Yeah, try it
I'm
out.
assuming, you know what? I'm just gonna, I don't know how it's arranged, but I'm just gonna go with the higher number. Sounds fun.
Yeah.
It's still a 2.
Oh my God!
Yes! Oh! I have 2 rerolls. Okay, so I get 2 rerolls. So whatever, you guys give me like quadruple advantage on that. Thank you. You're welcome. All right, so I got a 1, a 2, a 3. You guys put so much money on the wrong horse. I'm so sorry. One more. That doesn't count. Shh. 4.
Okay, that one doesn't make sense here.
No, I get all 4 at once. Elizabeth, give me 15 minutes of exposition on how this all works.
Okay. For a little bit now, you just spend your time apologizing for everything. If we were in combat, you would have just lost your turn because you just felt bad about everything you're doing and you felt really self-conscious.
Okay,
But now you
all
just
right.
feel really self-conscious for like the next 30 seconds and you're just apologizing about everything.
Great. Okay. Childhood. Sweet.
Yeah.
I keep dancing,
Okay.
and I rolled a 15 on performance.
Oh, so you're performing very well.
Oh, I know.
It's the
And, well,
sandals that are really,
Let's
really.
be clear. I'm not necessarily trying to perform well. I'm just
It's
so
natural.
exuberant in my dancing, and my socks with sandals are really making the
Yeah, I think it's the socks and sandals, honestly, that really, really
really
bring
do
it all in. I love that. So back to where we're at. All this is happening outside a little cottage. It's a run-down cottage with overgrown wildflowers and herbs, almost blocking your view of the front door. The fence could definitely use a mending, but you see small animals pouncing around and grazing in the tall grass. Is there anything you'd like to do right now besides what we've done already?
Is there anything shiny in the house?
Why don't you do an investigation?
Oh, okay.
I'm also going to go with that. Go
That's 6.
Oh my gosh. There's so much overgrowth that you just can't really find anything too shiny out here.
Can I give him a D8 of bardic inspiration?
He got a 6. Yeah, sure.
All right.
Get an 8.
It's to find something shiny. It's
I
always
need
worth
something
it.
shiny. Oh, there it is. 11.
Okay. You're kind of getting lost in the overgrown, but you do find a little shiny coin in the overgrown shrubbery. And as you're doing that, as you're kind of looking around and you're dancing and Fizzlefen is apologizing.
I'm mending the
So
fence.
sorry.
And you're mending the fence.
I'm mending the fence.
Oh,
It
that's
was
very
needed.
nice. That's great. You all hear, as you're all kind of facing this cottage, you all hear a voice come from behind you, and they say, "Who do you who do you think you are wandering into someone's garden?" And that's coming from behind you. Do you look?
I'll turn around.
Turn around.
I'll bite. I'll turn around.
Who do you think you are wandering in someone's garden?
I dance harder.
Good, I like that. You see an elderly human woman with a slight hunchback walk towards you, and they're kind of favoring one side and using a long staff as a walking stick. She's wearing royal purple robes with many layers. You're not sure where the robe starts and ends. You know, it's just kind of like a lot of layers. She's wearing a lot of jewelry. Her staff has like unique carvings etched into the earth tone wood, and her hair is silver, and it's kind of lays atop her head like a bird's nest.
Just
And,
my type. I'm gonna swoop in and.
Anna, you still have bardic inspiration.
And what?
Anna, you still have that D8 of bardic
Dance.
inspiration. Lay it down.
Dad over here.
And we will dance.
Get you, Anna. You still got get you yours. Roll that D8.
The most important of the game.
Wait, what are you doing?
Performance.
Oh, okay.
That is a dirty 20.
Ooh.
Can't stop, won't stop.
She kind of like looks at you. She's like,
Oh, yes.
no. Now, what are you? What's going on here? I like this energy. Oh, yeah. She's kind of dancing, and she's like still continuing on because it's 7:23, and she says, "Now, pray tell, are ye wandering adventurers? Did you hear me music? Means you've got a fortune to be told from these lips of mine." Yeah. Well, salvete and what not, for I am Madam Mystic. What travels has a hardy group such as this taken upon themselves?
Well, I mean, we were just hired by some orphans.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of orphans.
they're-
I'm an orphan. Are you an orphan?
Next question I was going to ask is, are you guys orphans?
At this point, I'm just going
Seems
to
to be a
assume
running
everyone.
theme.
I've been an orphan since the day I was born.
That's That happens.
You
Yeah.
were born in. Or how did that work?
We just met your brother.
What?
That's how orphans work? No.
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 Huh?
Yeah, we're just trying to get to the big bad wizard.
Not that you need to meet another wizard.
Oh, wait.
Calm down there, Zell.
This is exactly what I didn't know I needed. I did not know how that was gonna go, and I really like it. She's like, she's also still returning it for you. Oh yeah. Many adventurers have gone there and never returned, or at least I never saw them again. But I see everything.
Is that why there are so many orphans? All these parents are going to the wizard and just getting killed off, and they're just leaving their kids to. Is that what happened to your parents?
I don't know. I just stay here in my cottage. She says, be wary of what the wizard does to your mind. And she turns and looks at, who should I turn and look at? Doug, roll a d6.
Roll a d6.
Doug, roll it. She all of a sudden gets very kind of, remember when, how like Galadriel gets all like dark and does.
The full photo negative.
She goes, you! And she points her like bony finger towards you, and she starts to walk slowly towards you, and she gets really close to your face, and you can smell her refreshingly minty breath. She probably has a very good dental plan. And she says, can you do me a favor?
I'll try my best.
In order to earn ye fortune, I ask 2 tasks of you. Don't be a fop doodle.
That's one of those made up
And
ones.
just do it.
Just for clarification, could you use it in a sentence?
Fop doodle. F-O-P-D-O-O-D-O-L-D.
You just spell it.
Using it in a sentence, I already used one. It said, don't be a fop doodle.
Country of origin.
Your mom. Do you have one? I don't.
I've been there. It's a very pleasant place.
This took a turn.
Anyway, this is the favor I need of you, is to find my chicken. I've lost it. Can you find my chicken?
Is this a live chicken?
It's
is
alive,
this a
I
roasted
think.
chicken?
I think it's alive. I don't know.
All right.
You find its body or you find it's alive.
Where were...
In this area.
Where are the last whereabouts?
In this area.
Just in this...
Generally, the chicken
Mile radius.
gets lost within the shrubbery.
All right. That's fair. Yeah.
Let's all look
How-
for the
how
chicken.
long-
Get to looking so
How
I
long,
can get to
has
dancing.
your chicken been lost?
Does it matter?
Kinda.
The shrubbery? There's many a shrubbery around here. You want me to describe it? For $1? So the shrubbery looks really green and luscious. And honestly, it looks like it was just watered. It like, you know what I mean? Like it's like really. It's like, it's kind of like drippy and it's green.
Is that appropriate?
It does, but it's so overgrown. Oh no! Can you find my chicken?
I mean, I'll give it a shot. I
Hey,
guess.
you help. Help me find my chicken. Only you two.
Can you pronounce my name?
What's your name? What is your name? I don't know it. What is it?
What happened, Galadriel?
We just call
If you
we
find
just
my
call him
chicken
LL.
within the next 30 seconds, 30 seconds.
I would like to cast Gust, the
Oh,
cantrip,
okay.
to rustle the grasses.
Perfect.
Maybe.
So you guys can get advantage on your
Investigation
checks. Chicken checks. Find my chicken.
Got a 17.
Cool.
11.
Yeah.
Feeling good.
Wow, the ranger.
The ranger is really
really doing well here.
In his forest is my preferred terrain, and I have not gotten any of them. None of them.
So the fighter, you find a purple chicken lying in the shrubbery, and it looks like, oh no, his wing seems a little wounded. He's like,
is it? I bring the purple chicken out, and I
You
bring.
found my chicken.
Yeah, he seems to be a little injured here.
What'd you
I
do?
didn't do anything. Just fucking found him like that.
Why are you pointing at me?
I bring him over.
I've been sitting here silently this
I'm not
entire
blaming
time.
you. I'm saying.
Rollins, I always knew. I walked back into the zone of truth. Rollins, I always knew you had it out to get me.
Fizz, calm down. I was just seeing if maybe you could heal him. I don't know if you have any.
I'll cure the
spells.
wounds.
Wizard, we have.
Thank
cleric.
you very much, bearded man. Please heal my chicken, and then I will give you the fortune and the way to the wizard.
Wait, you're giving him the fortune? I found the chicken.
You all get it.
Oh,
It's not like quiet. It's not like a secret.
got it.
I just say it out loud. That's how I work.
Well, they're still in the zone of truth,
Oh.
right?
I don't know. Great. So you heal it, and the chicken's like, thank you, and
Talking chicken.
and then Madam Mystic goes all Galadriel again in the dark, and she goes, tread upon the unwalked path, go past the boulder filled with wrath, and there you'll see a wee small chap. Light your torches and doff your caps. The final route. So sorry. Get it in there. Okay, got it. Light your torches and doff your caps. The final route he will reveal. Beware the wizard and his seal. And then she like goes all chill again. And she's like, "You got that?"
And his seal or
His seal.
His seal.
His seal. I think. Is that what I said?
Like the singer.
His pet seal?
I don't know. I just said it.
Like
It just comes to me in a dream.
Like
and
the gentleman married to Heidi Klum.
They got divorced.
Not anymore.
Who is this Heidi Klum you speak of?
She's the queen.
Heidi Klum,
It was
more
real.
like
It was real kind of you to write out this rhyme for us.
You're welcome.
Hand out a copy to each one of us. Appreciate that.
Very convenient. That's Madam Mystic. Thank you for finding my chicken. It's time for me to go now. Bye. And she runs into the bush. Oh, but before she does that, she gives Zelda a kiss on the cheek and she says, "Call me," and she goes into the bush.
That's,
She also does this like, going. You just see this come going back into the bush. Okay. Give me an investigation check to find the unbeaten path, everybody.
Nat 20.
Whoa!
About time.
Wow. Okay, cool.
I don't be that.
we'll just go with that.
Yeah. I think that's
Guys, I know by and large I'm mostly kind of useless, but really, I promise I found the way this time. I swear, I know I've led us into volcanoes, into horrible jungles, into monster pits 100 times. I promise this time I found the tower.
All right, everybody, let's follow Fizzlefin.
Please, just, I promise. Nobody will lose possibly another appendage.
Okay, so Fizzleven finds this unbeaten path, leading you away from Madam Mystic's overgrown flower and herb garden. And you start to just walk for a while, and you come to a clearing. And actually, you see a stone path kind of leading that way. And as you're looking down the stone path, can I get a perception check?
$18.
Nat 20.
Let's go.
Okay. As you're looking down the stone path, you kind of start to walk down it, and you notice immediately that there's a large boulder in the middle of the road.
Can I do a perception check to see if there's if it's angry?
Yeah, I would assist in the.
If maybe it has a little wrath?
Wrath?
Or I'm sorry, did she say wrath or rash? I think it was wrath.
He's one
Can
of
I-
those.
Can I do a perception check on its
Yeah.
anger?
Are you walking towards it as well?
Dancing.
Okay, great.
Hasn't stopped.
When I
Dancing
dance,
wizard.
I roll better. That is a 19.
Really late there, Q. All right.
19.
Okay. As you're dancing towards it, you all of a sudden see, as you're walking towards this boulder, you all of a sudden see you see eyes pop out. You see eyes in a mouth, and it goes, "Hey, hey, ah! I'm a boulder now.
You
Help
guys,
me! Hey, ah!
I think the rhyme says to just keep going, guys.
Okay, yeah. Let's just. Hey, it's a
Says go
sentient.
past the
Go
boulder.
past.
No, don't leave.
It's a sentient boulder. We can just move past it. It can't go anywhere.
I feel really
I'm
bad
gonna
for the
be
guy.
so
I don't-
mad.
I don't
if
wanna
you-
do it
I'm
with
gonna be
screaming
so
boulder.
mad if you leave me right now. Yes. I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be so mad if you leave me right now. Someone curse me. If anybody can just help a brother out, I'm a boulder now.
Okay, dispel magic. Dispel magic. I dispel magic on the boulder.
You do?
Yes.
Okay. It turns into a naked man. He's like, he
This is
goes,
better than a screaming boulder.
he's lying on the ground, and he like looks around, he's like, thanks, man, and he just runs into the forest.
That's fine.
We could. Okay.
He was
Could've
just
put him
my
out of his
type.
misery, I guess.
Before he does that, he goes, hey, there's probably someone in the forest you should talk to over that way.
All right. Thanks, man.
I said I
Before
cast
he
sending.
goes,
I
I give
cast
him a
sending
spin.
on the guy. Just say I'm like, wait, who is that?
Small chap's that way. I know that, so no one has literally ever de-bouldered me. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, I'm down 2 third-level spell slots.
I feel like we just ruined that rhyme for any future people who come past here. There's no more boulder.
No boulder.
So you help the boulder out. He points to you guys going back into the Darkwoods forest, and you seem to be on the right path because you passed the boulder with wrath. And you walk down the path, and all of a sudden, you start to hear something.
Hello? Is someone approaching?
Are you an orphan?
Well, we're all orphans here.
You see a very, very small humanoid, maybe about a foot off the ground.
Would you say that he is
Like he's hovering or he's that tall?
Oh, I'm sorry. He's not hovering. I guess I meant a foot tall. What am I thinking? Words are hard sometimes. He's a foot tall.
What do you find folks doing in the woods today?
Well, you're a small chap.
I am a small chap. I see a lot of caps and heads and hats on heads.
I light my torch and take my hat off.
Doff.
I doff. Yeah.
Is everyone going to doff their caps for me, please?
Doffed.
No. Fizzlefen has a hat with a brim that is twice as wide as he is tall. It is a pride of his possession, or his prized possession.
I can't tell you where the Wizard of the Tower is without all of your caps being doffed.
Fizz.
Fine.
I cast Gust again.
Oh, okay.
All right, and you see like Fizzlefen has like a rat tail that he's been like maintaining for like 20 years, but tells no one about.
things you can't unsee.
That's a bold choice, Fizz. I commend you for that at least.
I had a phase 20 years ago. This is to remind me not to go back to that phase, but hey, it's a holdover.
I feel as though I'm starting to regret the rhyme. But are all the torches lit? Do I see 6 torches?
Yeah.
Very well. I will point you in the direction of the tower, the Wizard of the Tower. In fact, look, it's right there. But beware, I warn you, he has a very powerful magical item called the Mirror of Fate. Some say it grants your greatest dream. Others say it makes your living life into a nightmare. So be careful.
It was very ominous.
Thanks.
And it looks like the time is passing. You'd better hurry.
As long as it's not 2 doors where like one tells the truth and the other always lies.
That's very interesting. You might want to hurry along, though. The time is passing.
All right. See you, little man.
There's no need for goodbyes. Please, move along.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we go.
You move along. And as you do, you walk through the forest, and you are on the way to see the wizard. Oh, no.
Yeah, why did we
do that?
Is he a wonderful wizard?
He's a wonderful wizard. Wizard of
Skips
all.
along the way.
Wizard boopity boopity boo. And also, we're going to do an intermission right meow. We're going to take a 10-minute break, and we'll be right back.
Thank you.
Okay, I think, is everybody here? Are we ready?
Yeah, let's say everybody's here.
We're gonna do it? Okay. You emerge from the dark wood forest. The sky has darkened even more than it was before.
It was already pretty dark.
It was already dark, but now it's even darker. And it's framing large looming storm clouds. You hear the rumbling of thunder, and a huge streak of lightning crackles loudly just above an ominous stone tower made of decrepit, mossy stonework. And there are no windows on this tower. No windows at all in the tower. The lightning continues to flash and strobe, revealing the moat surrounding the massive tower.
None of this is up to code.
That's dwarven priorities right there.
So you've broken out of the woods. You're maybe 50 yards away from this tower and the moat. What would you like to do?
Is there like land surrounding the tower in the moat, or is it just moat and tower?
It is just moat and tower.
Is there a drawbridge, maybe?
You do see a drawbridge. It is up.
It's up?
Yeah. And actually, if you guys would like to make a perception check as you're assessing this tower.
Oh, God.
May I have your fine perception rolls now, please?
Oh my God, Brock, is that your first nat one?
Yeah, that's my first one. So
You got
I'm
a
at
nat
4.
one?
I'm at 4, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. So, again, I'm just oblivious to the shit around me.
Worried about the code, the OSHA violations everywhere.
We got to watch Brock's.
Yeah, that's what you're concentrating on.
21.
18.
15.
11.
All right.
17.
Pretty normal. It's average.
The eagle-eyed ranger is sizing up the situation and sees that although the drawbridge is up, there is a small wee gap at the top of the drawbridge between the drawbridge and the stone gate that maybe a small person could get through if they could get across the moat somehow.
Helmo,
Yeah.
see that wee gap?
I do. It's pretty tiny.
You know what to do.
Or you want me to throw you?
No, you're going. No, Rollins,
You want?
please.
You want me?
Guys, we're entering copyright territory.
I I don't know how aerodynamic I am, but
How wide is this?
How far is this?
gap?
The moat is 20 feet across to the wall, and then that gap is maybe 20 feet up in the air.
are there things in the moat?
Make a perception check.
What about the hat check guy?
What?
Oh, it's nat 20.
You see fish. You see very lugubrious, sorrowful-looking fish.
Lugubrious.
That's a word.
That's a perfectly fine.
No,
Use
that's
that in a
Doug,
sentence.
Doug, can I give you advantage? Can I give you inspiration as a DM?
Oh, for using lugubrious?
For the use
Yeah.
of lugubrious.
Doug, I give you DM inspiration.
Who's running the game here?
But otherwise, you don't see anything particularly threatening in the water.
It's nothing that could like be eating size, like of eating me.
No.
All right, I guess if you don't tell anybody about this, I guess you can you can take a toss.
You want me to toss you?
I guess so.
But I think I can get you like halfway across. You're still gonna have to swim.
Maybe I can use some rope and Indiana Jones my way across the rest of it. I guess.
Maybe. What do you propose?
I'll do my best.
All right, just don't drop me, I guess.
All right, I'm gonna throw Helmo because that's where we're at.
That's where we're going.
Advantage! Yeah.
Make a strength check.
Just straight.
Actually, athletics.
Athletics?
Yes. At
Advantage.
Who is advantage?
Sorry.
Okay, so we can also we can only
can.
have we can only have advantage and disadvantage.
Take the
right?
money, Colter.
So does that make it a
Do what
straight
the man
roll?
said.
It's a straight roll now. It's currently a straight roll.
It's
now.
straight roll.
The most bitter dollar you'll ever take.
Oh, you
Oh,
get
you
two,
don't?
so
Okay.
it's disadvantage.
Yeah,
Oh, it's you. Sorry,
All
bud.
right. So that first roll was a 24 in total.
Oh.
Second roll is an 11 in total. So we're gonna go with 11.
Very good. Well, I mean, to be fair, Halmo is not very large and not super heavy. So you do manage to get him to the water's edge before he tumbles in with a big kerplunk.
Wait, featherfall.
Our water's edge or the water's edge
No,
across?
so just kind of over into the...
It's just
the
like
water. Yeah, it's kind of like a little shove, really, when it comes down to it.
Get in there.
Stop wriggling around, man.
I can't. I don't like being manhandled. All right. I'm sensitive about these things. So any other ideas, guys, besides throwing?
So you're now
Halmo's
in the
currently
water.
treading
You're
water.
already in there, man. It's already happened. There's no other ideas.
Is there like a visible like lever to open the gate or anything?
Make an investigation check.
Don't ask me to roll dice, Doug. Can I?
You asked to do things, you roll the dice.
That's not how this game works.
What did you get?
See, it's a 2 on the dice. Hold on, wait. Let me add my modifier. Hey, my hero! Thank you. You're gonna be really sad when this is a 3.
Here comes the 3.
That's a 13 on the die. You added 10 to my roll, my friend. Investigation? Mm-hmm. Oh, bards, baby. That's a +1.
Okay.
14.
This is not super difficult. You do see that there are heavy chains on the sides of this drawbridge that are holding it up.
How high would they be over my pal's head?
20 feet. They're 20 feet high up into it.
Let's say I heat metal these chains.
I don't think that does that burn the chains?
It's
I do believe it would make them red hot, but not necessarily melt.
Well, you would roll the damage, and then there's a damage. There's
a
damage.
threshold.
There's a damage threshold to the chains.
Let's melt these chains. Can I have it?
Try it out.
So we're just pivoting the
So how much is the
No,
water?
I'm physics. No reason.
It's physics,
Elmo's
Rollins.
in there right now.
I am in here.
No. I'm not. I'm not boiling the water. I'm not
Oh no, I'm not,
anybody.
I'm not worried about that. We're
I'm
just
super-
moving on without him.
Huh?
We're just moving on without him. Or...
No, we're gonna fish him out of the water after the drawbridge drops.
Okay, great.
You're
What if it
welcome to
drops on my head?
swim also.
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
you're free to do as you please.
Can I? Is there anything underwater? If I poke my head under, do I see any?
You see fish. You see an expanse of water below you.
Can I catch a fish?
Make a dexterity check.
All right.
These are really important. These are the important things.
This is a 14.
You're very nimble and quick, and you have now a wriggling, large, lugubrious fish in your hands. And it's very sad about it.
I will toss it at my teammates to give them inspiration to do well.
I feel like it's going to be hitting Rollins.
Can he not swim?
Oh no, I can probably
You
swim.
can swim.
I can swim.
I mean, he did the chains.
I can paddle.
Oh, the damage roll. I was going to $1, so I believe I have advantage on this.
Sure.
Sure, yeah.
It's a one shot.
That's an 8. But my second damage roll, that's an 11 damage to the chains.
I would say that these chains glow red hot. They are sizzling and smoking, and you hear the sound of like tink, and the chain on the right, one of the links breaks, and it goes. The second chain is still holding it up.
I'm gonna throw a firebolt at it.
Oh, very good.
Okay.
Make a ranged spell attack.
As Helmo's still in the water.
I'll dive under the water and make my way to the.
Rollins, what did you do with the fish that he threw at you?
I guess I try and catch it.
Yeah, give us a what? Dex?
Animal
saving throw?
handling check? 'Cause you're kind of,
You gotta catch it first before you try to animal handle it. Right?
If we're
it's on the
doing.
ground.
Oh, it's flapping on the ground. I see.
Is that a?
You wanted to try to
17?
catch it though.
Yeah.
So yeah, give us a
Yeah, it does. And
sleight
you
of
roll the
hand.
That's a 15.
Hey, you catch it. Now you just got a wriggling fish in your hand. Lugubriously.
I start to fillet it.
Oh, okay, great. So we've got really important things happening over here, and then
You remember in your mind the sound of perhaps Monarch saying, "The Wizard of the Tower is a very terrible threat. At all costs, you must."
but fillet the fish though.
Yeah, please fillet the fish.
But fillet the
Well, they
fish.
seem like they got the whole bridge
got it.
situation under
Yeah.
control. So.
And
sure.
the fillet of fish was born. Okay, but also I threw a firebolt at the other one.
Yeah.
10 damage.
Okay.
10 was exactly what you needed. And once again,
I did roll
tink, and thank you very much. The drawbridge has just suddenly slammed down. Thankfully, Hamo's head is below the level of the thing, but the drawbridge is now down, spanning the moat.
Sorry, I'm pretty slow. I don't have much.
I'm gonna lower a rope down to Alamo and
Thank you.
Very good.
bring it up.
Okay.
All right, before you see this, you see now there are two large oaken doors at the far end of this drawbridge. I guess people should make a perception check if they would.
15.
16.
I don't know what we were rolling, but I got a 2, so.
You perceive everything.
You do fail. You fail.
You're just like this is just not built
I just
well.
don't know what
This
we're
is-
doing here. I still haven't figured it out.
That's a sick drawbridge.
It's kind of hard to tell at first that there's anything going on with this drawbridge. It's old gray wood, but some of you do see that inlaid into this wood is some kind of dull gray metal like lead that's forming a diagram or a large emblem that's covering the entire drawbridge. And you can make out the letters WOTT in this symbol.
Could you say that this could be described as a seal?
Perhaps.
I think we were told to beware the wizard and his seal.
I think he was talking about the aquatic creature.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right.
No. It's sort of like the rash. I'm pretty sure it is actually the seal. Pretty sure.
I didn't see any seals in the water, but
Let's maybe not walk on top of it.
Was there?
I do have to say that it is spanning the entire width,
Okay.
and it's also 20 feet, lengthwise. So you'd have to do something.
Figure it out, guys.
All right, can I toss a rock on
We
the
could
bridge?
toss.
Just,
We could.
whoa,
Hey,
whoa,
let's throw some more people.
I'm
into that.
We could toss him again, right?
Whoa, let's hold on for tossing me.
It's the solution to any.
He's a little guy. Solution it.
You're solutioning it.
Oh,
You're the
no.
wizard. You're smart.
It's physics. It's hey, Anna.
Can't be here.
And the danced.
Anna, just blame quantum physics. It can be anything.
You got a nat 20 on dancing. You've done it.
But actually, dancing score though.
Well, I mean, they gave you
Is that
they give you a 5 for a nat 20.
Is that a nat 20?
Oh,
A
there's a-
nat 20 of dancing?
I mean, they said figure, do what you're gonna do.
It's
So
the dance that changed the universe.
yeah.
This frantic, furious dancing makes the wizard, wise wizard, grunt and sigh to such a degree that the arcane fabric of the space is disturbed. And you see suddenly...
That's not all who's disturbed, I will say.
You see a magical pulse expand from Zeldov the wizard and trigger some sort of effect that was built into this diagram. It glows bright green, and these green and blue and purple flames shoot up. There's nothing there for them to interact with, and after a few moments, they disperse. The wizard, however, is still dancing.
Classic. Yeah.
I think
Can I make it-
we did it.
Can I make an insight check to see if Zeldov is the wizard we've been sent here to?
The whole time.
Plot twist. Roll for plot twist.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's 18 plus 1, 19.
As much as I would love that Zelda would be that, Zelda just loves life and is just dancing.
I've known you too long. I trust you.
There's no way.
My God, Zeldov, you're loose cannon, but
There's
it's never been a
absolutely no
bad
way
thing.
this wizard could be evil. I mean, come on.
I'm entranced by the dance. I have a moment. I admonish myself for even considering the thought that Zeldov could have been
My moves are spicy.
anything more but the most loyal companion.
Okay, so what's
So you guys are still, you're still on the far shore.
So
with
you're
a-
still on the shore. Does everybody want to? What are we doing?
I mean, I guess the trap is triggered, so we just. Zelda, you did it.
Yeah, you did it.
Appreciate that.
My hips don't lie. Ooh, conga line.
All right.
Ooh.
I mean, Fizzlefan is immediately the second. Just come on, guys.
And when you're behind an elephant, the scenery does not change.
One does not simply walk into Wizard's Tower. We have to conga in.
We conga in.
You conga in with some very good flavor.
There are still these two large oak heavy doors in front of you before you. But would you like to enter?
I have a thieves tool that I can tool it up. and
Yeah, thieves tool it.
Thievery tool it, yeah. With a 18 plus something. 4 probably.
Oh, definitely. This is not a complicated or arcane lock. This is just a basic.
Oh yeah, just I stick the thing in and I break it and yeah.
So
That's how you do lock.
to the very
Breaking.
loud sounds of fantasy Latin music, you guys conga into the wizard's tower.
Conga right in. Okay.
While this is happening, I cast
that's
hypnotic pattern so that my pals can see this lava lamp-esque aura as we're congaing to give them inspiration in their hips. Because we really need to.
Really got to get those hips going.
If I know my wizards,
Oh, please finish that sentence. Finish it.
Can I take a disadvantage on any deceptions because my hips don't lie?
Ugh.
I'm sorry, we're just past that one. I didn't say that. Next bit.
So, congaing into this wide stone chamber, you see a very wide stone chamber. and a look of surprise and confusion, I would say, and maybe wonder at this party congregating into the room is a great seal. A giant aquatic seal. Is nearly,
It was a rash.
Do we hear, beware the kiss from a rose?
Oh, man. I don't think that one works either, though. Yeah, you see a seal.
Yeah, you see a seal. It's taking up a good part of this front part of the
It's a giant
chamber.
seal.
If you'd like to do anything at this point, feel free.
Yeah, Fizzlefin sighs and rolls his eyes and unsheathes his sword and is like, ugh, it's a literal seal.
Yes.
And give me a perception check also on this seal.
Oh.
Oh, it's right. I was too busy
10.
dancing.
Everybody do bad?
18.
Okay.
Nat 1.
Hey, Conga buddies, that one.
Oh,
Wild magic! Yes! Anna, roll a d6.
Oh, shoot. A 2.
Okay, so as you're dancing in your conga line, all of a sudden, you kind of feel a little sickly, and you're like, ooh, I don't think I feel very good. And you have the plague now.
You've got the plague.
Folks, a PSA.
This wild magicable got buck wild real fast.
A PSA. Too
yeah.
much gyration leads to the plague. We now know. Calm down.
It's the devil's dance, you see.
It is the devil's dance.
The devil's dance has caused you to have the plague, and now you have disadvantage on skill checks until I say not.
Oh.
You're kind of like.
It's fine, it's just skills. We're about to go into combat.
Okay, so
Perception check, though.
for the perception checks, I believe Helmo you can see this. You see a ribbon tied around the seal's neck with a key.
And furthermore,
Yes.
on the far side of the chamber is a locked door.
What you gonna do?
I'm going to remove curse. Can I remove the curse of the nauseousness?
Oh yeah, on
yes.
Zeldo.
I will dance again.
The dance must continue. The show must go on.
Heck yes. Zeldo, you feel better. Thank you, Thukir. That is very useful.
What's the Great Seal doing at this point?
The Great Seal is sleeping.
Oh. Despite the conga line? The crazy
I guess
rhythms?
maybe that. Well, let's see.
Luck check.
Yeah, so luck check. I rolled to see if the seal is sleeping. It is woken up now.
Oh, shit.
And now its big, greasy body's kind of gyrating also.
So it likes the conga line.
Who does not?
Yes, absolutely. Guys.
My guy.
Kind of like, but also kind of menacingly?
Maybe not my guy.
Okay. I feel like a performing monkey. Or seal.
Do you think this is what your theater degree would lead
Yeah,
to?
for sure.
Or
This is
seal.
exactly. This is 10 years ago. I would have been like, this is exactly where I want to be. My professors would be very proud. Yeah. So the seal is kind of enjoying it, but also kind of glaring at you a little bit.
Well, I think the seal's glare, if I'm not wrong, says, "You shall not pass."
Oh yeah, the seal can talk, huh?
No, I think it was the glance. It was a glance.
Okay.
It was a total
glance.
like,
Yeah.
"You shall not."
It was
pass."
like a don't go past this door.
Also Conga.
So while it's distracted from the hot dance, can I stealthily and sneakily climb up its back? Because
Yeah. Give me a
Make
stealth check.
Bardic inspiration.
Can I do a halt
Can I
spell
give a bardic
to help
inspiration?
that? Like to halt the seal? Just give us time. Don't be like, guys, this guy's huge.
What do you want
He's
to
going
do?
to climb on his back. He's going to climb on his back. I'm going to stand here oblivious to what's going on.
Travis, you have our full support from this
Trying to
side of the
command
table
the
to
seal.
climb the
Command,
seal.
yeah.
Oh, you're commanding the
Yes,
seal.
yes.
Yes,
do
you
I
may
have
try.
Yes, you
bardic?
can. You can try to do that. What do I need to do?
Wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom save, and then you're gonna do a stealth check. What was your stealth?
What's what?
Thank you.
So while the seal's like enjoying the conga line menacingly, it like stops. And then so you get advantage on your you don't have to even do stealth really. Because you can just climb on him.
That's
he's
good, 'cause I
stopped
rolled a
moving.
2.
Oh my goodness. So it doesn't matter.
Wait, Travis. Bardic inspiration.
All right. Well,
I'm stuck at the 10.
I rolled a 7 plus 10, so 17.
Woo! Okay. So you stealthily make your way on this halted seal, and it cannot move. What do you do?
I guess I'll grab the key.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Give
I'll
me a sleight of hand. It's a hard knot.
All right. Ooh, natural 20.
Woo! You just take it right off the neck of the seal.
Yep, I just
Swoop it. Is there anything you do with the nat 20 that like really seems cool and
I like swoop
interesting?
it and I swirl it around and then I toss it to whoever's furthest away.
Okay.
Wow, mid dance, just without looking. How could I ever think Zelda was the bad guy? I admonish
I know.
myself again.
Okay. How long does that command last?
1 round.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. So we didn't really do initiative, but you have the key now.
You have the key. You guys are on this side of the seal. It's not moving. You've got 6 seconds to do something.
Run.
I will slide
Go,
down
go,
and
go.
run.
I can't speak with animals.
Okay. Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm booking it. I'm booking it.
I'm running. I'm also
I
running.
am doing the electric slide as fast as I can.
We changed it to it's no longer conga line. It is now
You
electric
just go
slide.
in a square.
You can
You just
give
stay
me-
one spot.
I
in the
don't
electric
actually
slide.
dance in
Slide
real
to the
life,
left.
okay? I
Keep
don't know.
sliding to the left.
Zelda.
Over and over.
Zelda, as you pass the seal with those big black wet eyes, I need you to do an insight check.
Oh, okay. 21.
It wants so desperately to join you in this electric slide. It is hurting its soul to not be part. You can see it just looks up at you. You guys seen Seal's eyes? I mean, come on.
God.
They're so cute. With the little whiskers.
Larry?
Larry. Perfect.
Nailed it.
LL.
I'm tossing the keys to
Colter?
you. Book it to the door. I'm dancing.
I feel you.
You're just my type. And I dance.
Well, it can't dance because it's under a command.
Can I wait, speak with animals?
Yeah.
Can I throw up my hand and say, Dear seal, we mean you no harm. We merely mean to pass through to deal with your master who has enslaved you so. Clearly we've introduced you to the gift of dance, of song, of music.
Can I talk when I'm commanded to halt?
Yeah, you just.
Okay, I just can't move.
You're the DM, so that's kind of.
Oh yeah.
That's a you call, Elizabeth.
All the power is in my hands.
You tell us how it works.
So I can. So Sally the Seal will say, I love to dance. I wish I could do it in my body, though. I can't move it.
Do you promise that if we set you free, you will only use your body for dance?
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
Can I assist by just,
Yes.
you know?
Just.
By dancing lugubriously?
Wait, no. She's giving you
No. I got a 1 to 3. I'm gonna take that.
You got a 1 and a 3?
I did. So what was it? What was the check? It was a persuasion. But
Sally
I'm an eloquence bard.
does look at you.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna roll this nat 1. Not on that die. You betrayed me. There's another 3. But, as an eloquence bard, I can take any roll on the die that is less than 10 and just call it a 10.
Okay. That's
true. So I'm gonna do that. So
and then
10,
what do you add for persuasion?
4. So that's gonna be 14.
Good enough, man. Seal's like, yeah, dude.
Is it that hard to talk anybody into
I
dance?
just want to dance. Now that I know how to dance, I just want to do it. I like this.
Yes, give in to the dance. Give in to the motion of one's
I just want to dance. I
slick,
can't move my
oily
body.
seal body
The motion of the ocean.
that just sort of moves back and forth.
I got wiggly jiggly body.
Yep, you sure do, my seal friend.
I'm a slippery fella.
You certainly are. Embrace
okay,
it.
once I can move again.
It can only help with their dance moves.
Man, move.
Yeah, Sally the Seal gives you their solemn promise that they will only dance from here on out, and they will not give you any problems.
Go team.
Okay.
Our spiritual leader.
Okay. So you have the key.
So I'm moving to the door behind the electric slide, casually, just calmly unlocking the door.
Okay.
Yes, and you have the key, so it opens without issue.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. The door open.
The door opens.
I call out from behind you. I've got it from here.
Yeah. Crush it.
Zeldov, I'm so continuing from I have to apologize. Zeldov, I am so sorry. I had a moment where I thought you could possibly be the villain, but seeing these sick dance moves,
brother.
I admonish myself for even considering.
I'm still unsure about Zelda.
No, Rollins. I've done my research.
You'll come around.
Zeldov is 100% pure of
Yeah,
soul.
buddy, just dance it out. Come on. That's the seal.
Okay, but I don't understand the seal because it's a seal. And I don't
I'm translating. You can trust the seal. The seal is wiser than any of us. The seal knows more than any of us could ever fathom. Trust the seal.
No, it said beware the seal.
No.
It definitely meant the one
That's a
on the ground.
misinterpretation of the rhyme. I have interpreted it myself. We can trust the seal wholly.
So what's in this next room?
Oh, yes.
The door's open, yeah?
The door's open. Is everybody going through, or are some people hanging out with the seal?
I would like to get off
I'm
the
going
seal
to.
Okay.
and go through.
Very
Okay.
good. You enter a very large circular chamber, a stone circular chamber. In the center of it is a stone column about 15 feet in diameter that goes from the floor to the ceiling. And there's very spooky vibes going on in this stone room. Around the central
There's
column.
music playing. You just can't.
Yeah, it's kind of quiet. Around the central column that goes from the floor to the ceiling, you see doors set around the perimeter, a number of doors.
I'm going to detect good and evil.
Oh, very good. You do not detect anything of that kind.
Neutral.
I'm
These
just
doors are
standing on
all
it.
neutral.
Very neutral room.
They're all gender neutral. Yeah, they're all chaotic neutral.
Yes.
None of these doors give a fuck.
As you're
Good,
looking,
bad, fuck 'em.
as you're looking at the doors, you do see elven writing in gold over the. You can't see it all because it wraps around this column, but you do see some elven writing.
Laroth.
Larry.
Hello.
Hey, that's
You're
me.
also a
Larry.
half elf.
Just
I
Larry.
only half read.
You only
You
get
get the
you
gist
get
of it. And,
you
I
get
get it,
every
it's
other
fine.
letter, and that's it.
You just skim it.
I only get the capitals.
I'm going to actually use one of my ranger spell slots to cast Primeval Awareness. And that will sense any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, beings, or undead within a mile.
within a mile.
Yeah. So I got some space
Wait,
of me.
dragons,
Celestials, undead.
List them all.
fae.
Anything bad, you
Anything
guys.
bad.
Tell us what
The bad
bad
stuff.
guys are near.
We're
here.
teaching them to play D&D.
You don't detect any
No, there's
of
no
that.
Nothing's back there.
Nope.
But I'm glad you wasted a spell slot on it.
And then I will read, investigate.
Very good. You walk around this central column with the doors, and over the doors in the golden writing it says, Woe to all that gaze upon the mirror of fate, for it unlocks the beginning of their end.
So who
There,
wants to
by the
go
way,
first?
as you walked around this column, because you love to count, like the count, you note there are.
One.
Do you laugh as you count each door?
Can you do it?
Can you do it for us, please?
Okay.
Okay.
That's a good laugh.
There are
Kyle,
exactly.
I'd like to give you inspiration.
An extra.
There are exactly 6 of these doors. These actually very beautiful wooden, dark, polished doors. And as you make your way around the far side of this column, you see there's another door on the far side of this room, which wasn't visible as you walked in. It's a very bleak, like wrought iron, like an old frying pan kind of door, 20 feet wide, 20 feet tall. There are long dead skeletons dressed in the garb of elder ages all across the front of it. It looks as though some were trying to get through. They were hacking. There were hack marks on these doors. But
Oh, the parents.
Oh my God!
All the parents are there.
Kyle, you solved the mystery!
This is what I said earlier.
Kyle!
I said this way.
that is
That
what
was
you
good,
see.
actually. I like it.
Layroth, the prophet of.
So I'll investigate to see what the door and if there's magic emanating through them. I guess. Like, can I investigate the skeletons?
You can investigate the skeletons, and you see. I mean, as I said, they look
Like, they're just-
long dead.
Yeah.
They're just
Yeah.
bones.
I think we should go through that door.
Is the skeleton dead or undead?
Philosophical.
The kind of skeleton you're talking about
mean-
is
You would have detected it with your
Would have,
detect
yeah,
evil.
it's
and
undead.
Well, and I burned that spell slot, so I definitely
Also,
would have
you would have
detected
detected it.
Yeah.
So they did.
you're double
Can't
sure.
talk to
Yeah, I'm double sure.
I think Halma went up to the
Too
new
dead.
the new black door, the wrought iron door, and there's a central like ring in it, and you try to push it or pull it, and nothing happens.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go try some other door.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. Try the one next to it.
Guys, this story's too complicated. Let's just go.
There
Let's
are
just go
the-
with someone.
There are the wooden doors that are in the
So there's
wrapping around the
6
central
doors
column.
around the column.
And without issue, you open it up, and you see a small chamber inside.
I go right in there.
Okay, that's fair. You're actually startled at first. You're
Okay.
startled because you see motion, and you're like, and then you realize it's a reflection. There's a dark, like obsidian, smaller column that rises from the floor to the ceiling. It kind of forms the far side of this little chamber. That's very reflective. You do also see in front of it a little table with a candle burning, and that's what you see in one of these, behind one of these.
So
6
you all
doors.
see Thukir enter one of the doors
Yes.
around.
And you close the door behind you?
Oh, I'm done in there?
No, I mean you're inside, but did you close it behind you when you went in? Or
Oh, hell no.
Okay.
I mean, no.
So, yeah, I open another door on the other side.
Yeah, and it's a very similar situation. You see yourself kind of. It's not a very good reflection because it's a black stone.
Ouch, burn.
No, I mean it's not like. Thank you.
Wow, Doug.
Take self-esteem damage.
Yeah, take some psychic damage. Roll a d4 for psychic damage.
It's a dim reflection.
What else does everybody do?
Yeah. What else are you doing?
I mean, aren't these the doors that said it would kill us? Like we
They
would
didn't
die.
say they would kill you. They just said beware. It marks the beginning of your end.
That sounds like killing.
Cool.
That sounds like.
That's not in my poem. Where was that?
Oh, it's in Elvish.
It's written up there. I told you.
Yeah.
It's in the half of the letters that Zelda couldn't read.
I didn't hear the end part, but that's okay. I trust you.
Just go in.
I made Fizzlefen is admiring himself in the reflection.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like.
Oh,
to
you want to do one as well?
Yeah, I'd like to gain a D4 temporary hit points for
Great.
admiring myself.
Oh, okay.
In the
Who is that
reflection.
a feature that you have?
Or you just
No,
making it up?
Are you just,
I'm purely
suggesting that we give it?
lobbying for it.
So I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
I will say
That's
though,
fair.
But as you're taking quite a bit of time to admire yourself in the mirror, there's just a weird hiccup in your reflection.
I don't like that.
And I would say Thukir probably.
Yeah, at some point there's like for you it's
And
almost
you
like
notice.
there's a slight change in the light of the reflections.
Yes.
Before it was very dim and gray because it's black stone. There's almost a hint of color for a fraction of a second.
So let me get this straight. There are 6 doors that open.
And there are 3 people in them right now.
And then there's one door that looks sad and won't open.
Which is it's not one of these.
It's not
6.
one in the circle.
That's the far side of the room.
Math.
I feel like there's 6 doors for us. I'm gonna open a door and go through.
Very good.
I'm going to the sad door. And I'm going to... Okay, cast magic missile at the door handle.
Sure, try it. It automatically hits.
That's true.
This is
You don't have to
magic
roll
missile.
anything. You've just used up a spell slot.
You did.
3 damage. Is it?
It hits.
It hits it.
And it makes marks. It makes marks. But it makes a classic ricochet sound.
Okay.
Can I approach the door that seems like it's overcompensating a whole bunch? And that's the one that Fizzlefin would like to open?
What do you...
Wait, what?
You trying to?
I'm sorry. I thought it was 6 doors, 6 people. You know, we're trying to find our doors. I was looking
Yeah.
for the one that seems.
You are in a door.
Okay.
You are in an
Okay.
area.
All right.
In a
Yeah, you
door.
find the
Yes.
insecure door.
Awesome. That's the one that Fizzlefin is like, oh,
Yeah.
this is mine. Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Cool.
So do we all want a door? I'll go to a door.
I guess, yeah, I'll
We're going to
go to
doors.
my door, I guess.
Go to a door.
Okay,
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
We're going to doors.
you
It's a one shot.
You open these doors and you see these little closets in front of you, with reflective far wall, and you each stand in front of them, and you each then hear a delicate little musical chime, a little bell ringing. In the blink of an eye, your reflections in the mirror have been altered. Now they glow with this warm, living, vivid color, as if you're looking at a real person just inches away from you through a window. Although you can't tell that there's any change within yourself, you discover that your reflection is no longer mimicking your own movements. It seems to have gained total independence from you, and it's acting of its own free will. What would you like to do?
Break the...
Dance.
I go in for a handshake. Hey, how the hell are you, man?
It's a shiny, hard surface.
Oh, no.
I will say that as soon as the figures started, acting of their own accord, Zeldov's reflection was dancing.
Were they complimentary dance moves?
They were unrelated dance moves,
But
similar.
still dancing.
Similar.
Discord. I love it.
Freeform
jazz.
Is the door still open behind me? Can I shut the door and see what happens? Yeah, that's what I'll do.
And there's little candles, and so the room is still well lit.
There's candles?
Yes.
you said?
As this has changes occurred, one by one,
Yeah. I'll
Please.
take over. Yeah, sure.
Take over for me. I can't handle it anymore.
Yeah, it's just too much. As you all enter these rooms, and Thukir, as that door slams, the candle kind of puffs out. But one by one, you all see that each of your reflections smile in various strange or self-conscious ways, and then begin to read. They read from a scroll. Self-conscious.
Overcompensating, damn it.
Their words are identical, although the phrasing and emphasis kind of varies for each one of you. They say, "Hello, true shadow. Beyond the black door, at long last, you shall find the wizard of the tower, where, I'm sorry to say, your tale must come to an end. But as your story ends, so mine begins. Understand that I bear you no ill will, and I congratulate you on reaching this far. But you, as you are, may go no further. And the figures stop reading from the scroll, and they look upon you. Some look upon you with pity or kindly eyes. Others seem haughty or regard you as a figure of fun. And one by one, they speak to you. And what they say is written on these sheets.
They speak to you individually. And you may read them silently, and then we'll have you read them out loud.
Let's start with Rollins.
So this is my reflection saying this?
Yes, this is reflection speaking to you.
So my reflection says to me, okay, I think all this kind of stuff is stupid and a waste of time, but it was a birthday present. So yeah, my name is Chad, and I think you'll be happy to know that I'm important, like really important.
Okay, Helmo?
I guess my guy says, Helmo, I don't have much time to... Oh my god, what's that behind you? Just kidding, don't believe everything you're told.
Okay.
These words may seem strange to you, but have no doubt, there's a big ol' spliff waiting for you on the other side of this.
You got the best one. You got the best fortune.
It's the best fortune.
I hope in these last moments you have no doubts about the wisdom of your choices. Zero doubts.
Yeah, you're pretty...
I think that was Gwen Stefani. Yeah.
It was.
Okay, so this is the first time saying my name. Thurker?
Thurker?
It's okay if you can't read it.
Mine had to say my
It's
name.
whatever you want
Why
it to be.
didn't
It's whatever you want it to
Okay,
be.
I think it's... Now, keep in mind I have an intelligence of 8.
Mm-hmm.
So,
You don't even know how to say your own name.
Your name's Thucker.
I kind of like that. It sounds like they're like a renegade cop dwarf.
Right. My name's been Thucker this whole time.
I'm going with that. Thucker. Having something to believe in is precious.
Okay.
Fizzlefen's obsidian reflection reaches out and caresses his cheek.
No, it doesn't.
That's not what
In
happened.
my head canon, it does. This is my dream.
He rubs his face against the...
And as he does, the reflection speaks out and says, "If only Mom could see you now." And Fizzlefen breaks out in tears.
Once again, once they read these things, your doppelgangers begin to read aloud from the scrolls. The true land of Yolanda, or the parts of our world that were its inspiration, have all been destroyed. We strive to rebuild them, but it will take ages, and we were nearly too late. This wild land in which you dwelt today is but a forgery, created for our recreation and contemplation. Outside of this amusing park, and beyond the high fortified walls of our city-states, the old world lies in ruin. Only those of us with sufficient wealth or power or necessary expertise carry on in comfort and safety. All of this will become clear to you when your minds and your memories return to you, as they will very soon. But I tell you that the year is 2138, and the dreaded wizard of the tower is you.
Sorry, run that right. Did you say,
It
did you
is
say...
Zelda.
It is Zelda! Oh my god! It's been so long this whole time.
The whole time.
Sorry, just quick run back by. Did you say amusing park?
I said amusing park.
Okay.
The bright figures of yourselves grow dim, and the ebony doors behind you open of their own accord. I don't even know if any of your doors were closed. It doesn't matter. You hear a metallic clank, and then a slow grinding noise. The black door that everybody was trying to open, it's opened a crack, and you can do whatever you want with that.
You could turn around and go home at this point if you want.
I would like to do that.
Do I smell anything?
You do
yes,
smell-
Fizzlefin
you do smell
retires
something.
to
You
a
do.
quiet life of goat farming.
Would you like to make a perception check?
Yeah. Look at that big old spliff I heard about. Oh, not good. That is
You gotta
13.
earn it to burn it.
13.
Is it patchouli?
You can't be super precise, but I do think you smell some odors. Also, fried food. Fried food.
Lugubrious.
Oh.
What would you like to do?
The door is open to you.
I'm gonna go right in there. There's odors. What was burning? What was burning again?
Odors. Vicar over there.
What do you think, Bard?
Yes. Yes. In fact, I give
smell
such
something.
Hey, you when in doubt, you follow your nose. Thuke here, you've never. I'm sorry, Thucker. You've never pointed me wrong before. In fact,
Right.
I give him my last maybe bardic inspiration.
He doesn't even
Okay.
know.
Very good. So as you file through this black door, you see the interior of a tavern in front of you, filled with other adventurers, dressed nearly identical to yourself. They pause their merrymaking to yell, "Huzzah!"
Huzzah!
And cheer as you enter. An illuminated sign, a neon sign. You remember the word now, neon. A neon sign over the bar reads, "The Wizard of the Tower, Bar and Grill."
Ah, shit, it's Toby Keith.
So we should have been line dancing.
Brooks and Dunn all the way,
As the thunder rolls,
baby.
the lightning strikes, bow, 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 bow. Immediately, it was happening.
Where were these clues in our hidden lines?
You were greeted by strangers, familiar strangers. Well, actually, these are your friends and family, and for one of you, your bodyguards. Later off, you see an old friend walk up and hand you a jazz cigarette.
Hey, buddy. Hey.
You all
Here,
remember.
don't worry.
You all remember now. You remember your true selves and your own reasons for embarking upon this day-long adventure, which I think may have left some of you changed. On the wall behind the bar, there's a large hollow screen that's playing a commercial right now. You see beautiful scenery of the world as it once was. Dappled sunlight filters through the boughs of ancient trees onto a soft forest floor. Acrobatic meadowlarks swoop out over an open field, teeming with butterflies, rabbits, and furry woodland creatures. From high up in the mountains, a thunderous, glacier-fed stream tumbles down through a narrow vale of smooth, round rocks. This is the realm of Yolanda during the years of the Second Great Gathering, in the world that once was, and that we shall make anew. Open now for your adventuring party. Make your reservations today.
Yeah.
That's it, everybody.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you so much for coming out. This is a blast and a half. We do have shirts for sale. Come see us. We do Venmo or cash or whatever y'all, I don't know, special favors. No, I'm just kidding. Find my chicken. No, I'm just kidding. We've got shirts. The next thing we've got on our docket is we do a